You arrived just in time to J.R. Perry's Love Drops on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. We have fabulous guests, exciting shows, and mind-blowing interviews. So keep it locked and enjoy your spot here on the Love Drops at 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. We'll see you there.
Live on Apple Music. Tune in and MyTuner Radio app now.
22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio, the station that has more fun.
The number one internet radio station.
Always a better music mix.
Hey, what's up? Yo, it's the Kid 50 Cent.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
What's up, y'all? This is J. Cole.
The hottest radio station worldwide.
So hot.
22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio.
Yeah, what's happening, everybody? This is your man, J.R. Perry, coming live here on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. I have a really good show. We got a gentleman that is an extraordinary guitar player, vocalist, based in Los Angeles. This brother is all the way incredible. He's worked with the likes of artists like George Benson, B.B. King, Albert King, Ike and Tina Turner, Dolly Parton, the OJs, Jeffrey Osborne, Denise Williams, and Stephanie Mills, Earl Klugh, and Nancy Wilson, just to name a few. And this brother, Daryl Darden, is going to surprise us and bless us with some of his music, but we're going to have a conversation. And let me see if he's here. Are you with me, Mr. Darden? This is J.R. Perry's Love Drops coming at you. All right, brother.
Hello. Good to hear from you, brother.
Oh, brother, it's good to hear from you too, man. I see you back there doing your thing. Tell my listening audience a little bit about you. I'm gonna set it up. I know you from St. Louis, and it's a lot of great musicians come out of St. Louis. Gotta say, the great trumpet player of all trumpet players come out of St. Louis, and I bet you,
Davis.
Yeah, Mr. Miles Davis. You know what I mean? East St. Louis, baby. Yeah. Yeah, man. So it's a lot of great talent that's from the Lou, and you're one of them. And let's talk about you. Let's talk about how you got started, why you got started.
Well, I started out in church. There was a female playing the guitar at the church, and I got infatuated. And that's where it all actually began. And of course, look at TV, you see Chuck Berry and a lot of people who was influenced on me. So, just live though, in a church every Sunday and seeing this lady play, it was a blessing. And her name was Miss Shirley Tabb, and man, she never did get to see me play professionally, so I guess later on, maybe 50 years later, I told my cousin, Greg Haynes, who we both started out in his dad's church. Mm-hmm. I told him, man, we need to go over her house and bless her for inspiring us. So would you believe maybe a year or so later after I mentioned it, we went over and, man, she was so excited to know she was an influence on our playing.
Oh, that's cool,
so
man.
You never know who you might inspire when you play music these days.
That's right, brother.
So we was able to give back to this lady. And that's where it all began, JR.
Okay, man. Well, that's a humble start. You know what I mean? So she inspired you. It started with the church, and then
I guess later on, just got more and more experience from playing with different bands, and it was a great journey. Just getting all the experience from playing out.
That's
in
wonderful,
different
brother.
clubs and all, and. Then my first big job was with Albert King. the legendary Albert King took me all over the world: Paris, London, Italy, Yugoslavia. And after that, I ended up getting with Richard Groove Holmes, the legend organist. So there's a lot of details in the different jobs I played with both guys, Richard and Albert King. But it was just a great journey, and now I'm reaping the benefits of sharing my gift with other musicians, young musicians, older. And at 11 years old, I actually went out to other schools. While I was in grade school, I went to other schools to do a program called Education as a Groove. And that was a blessing, because 30 years later, I'm running to guys, said, man, you came to my grade school and played. And I said, wow. So music goes a long way, and it touches people who hear you, and you never knew who you might influence. Road ahead, Daryl Darden Project, and I hope you'll be able to share that with the audience eventually.
Absolutely. Absolutely, brother. Obviously, I was on mute, so you probably didn't hear me. But anyway, man, look, you got a lot we're going to go over. I like where you were coming from with the humble beginnings and, the actual, the school, or, the actual, because a lot of cats that has been on my show have talked about the various mentorships or music, projects or organizations when they were young that got them started, even from the church, and I know you're still active, probably playing in the church,
Every Sunday.
Yeah, which is a great thing, because you give all praises to the Most High, and it shows in your playing, your conversation, your demeanor. So let me ask you, how did it start? How did you start connecting with these celebrities? How did that happen?
Well, in St. Louis, as you keep playing, your name go through the city because people can hear your progress. And I guess my first big gig, Albert King called me. He went through a lot of musicians, Jade. So he eventually called me, and I heard so much about it. I guess after 1 month of meeting him, he called me and said, hey, Daryl, we're going to Europe. Can you make this trip to Paris? You believe Nancy Wilson, Dexter Gordon. It's kind of like a jam session. So Nancy, I sat in with her and played, and after she got off stage, I came behind her and did Masquerade. George Benson was hot at the time.
Okay.
He just Masquerade. Would you believe when I started singing the intro to Masquerade, the whole place erupted? And I never did get to do the verse because Nancy walked up to me and said, Daryl, if I sing that song, I said, baby, I would be honored. So I did the intro to George Benson. And that was a special moment in my life because I was humble enough to let the queen of jazz do that. A lot of guys don't have that humbleness, brother. So me, I share the stage with anybody that want to share the stage with me. So Albert did the same thing for me. Albert King gave me solos, brother. No matter where we went in the world, he would always feature me on every tune that he does. And don't let him break a string. If you break a string, guess what? He tell me to take over. And I go to wailing on the guitar. But Bobby Bland and BB got a kick out of seeing Albert and I go head to head, night after night. 2 guitar players. So it was so much fun, and I'm so honored that I got the experience I have to say I play with one of the greatest blues legends in the world.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and would you believe we went to New York after we left Yugoslavia? Guess who came to the gig and sat in with us? Bad John Melgood, half of his band came and sat in.
Oh, wow, man.
With Albert King, the blues band. I say, wow. But see, that's what musicians did back in the day.
Yeah.
See, we support each other.
100%, right.
But today they don't do that.
Yeah, but we're going to reunite that, and that's what we do here at Love Drops. We make sure that the ones that you hear about and maybe know about, maybe don't know about, we let people know who they are and their contributions to this thing called music. And speaking of some of your songs, I wanna spin one right now. It's
about my hometown, huh?
Yeah. We're gonna talk about To St. Louis Samba. But so before we play this song, tell me what made you come up with the name and the whole existence. How did this song derive?
Because you don't forget where you come from. I was in Los Angeles collaborating with some guys, and we was in the studio, and I said, man, I gotta honor my hometown, St. Louis, on this. So that's called St. Louis Samba, and I got another one called Cruising in LA.
Okay. So,
Cruising in LA.
All right.
One of my favorites.
That's what's happening, man. Let's see what's happening with this joint here, and we'll be right back.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
What's up, y'all? This is J. Cole.
The hottest radio station worldwide.
So hot.
22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio.
Listen live on Apple Music. Tune in and MyTuner Radio app now.
The all-in-one master tonic, Alamant. The Alamant is Bragg apple cider vinegar with the mother lemon juice, honey, ginger, and cayenne. This is a magic elixir that has done wonders for Master Chef Gary. This statement has not been evaluated by the FDA. Always check with your physician starting a new program. Contact MasterChefGary.com. That's MasterChefGary.com.
Takeover Vegas Radio, the station that has more fun.
Gary Johnson's Media, LLC. Gary Johnson is the Chief Executive Creative Editor of Gary Johnson's Media. Gary Johnson's background extends in government and intelligent community. Gary Johnson is the publisher, producer, entrepreneur, talk show host. GaryJohnsonsMedia.com. That's GaryJohnsonsMedia.com. Gary Johnson's Media.
Hey, what's up, yo? It's the Kid 50 Cent.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
What's up, y'all? This is J. Cole. The hottest radio station worldwide.
So hot.
22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio.
Got some very strong chops, brother. You know, like to hear more of that on you as well. You know what I'm saying? I happened to go up online and checked out one of your videos and stuff. You got,
okay.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you, man.
yeah. You got that real strong baritone, tenor type thing going for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes, second tenor.
yeah. So do you plan on releasing stuff vocally, or how's? Because I know that you're a diverse musician playing guitar in various genres, but what about singing?
Yes. Well, my buddy George Benson told me once he started singing, that's when his career really took off.
Mm-hmm.
So prior to that, people like music, but once you put a vocal on anything, it goes, universal. Everybody can relate to it because everybody understand. You're telling a story, a love story, and people love that. So,
Yeah. Well, you gotta understand the singing is the trumpet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And
So I definitely intend to put out something. I had a project I was working on, man, but unfortunately the money was not strong enough to get it out there. We didn't really complete the recording, but yeah, that's my admiration to get a vocal out there. And I think my career would take off just like George Benson's did.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely will give people a little bit more to hear, and at this particular time, people, they need to hear that. I mean, they music tracks are wonderful; they can go a long way. But if you can sing and you have a story, lyrics, people really enjoy that. So let me ask you this, man: how long you been in California, and what's the difference being there than being back home?
Oh man, this is the place to be, JR. It's St. Louis can't compare. This is the industry for musicians. So, of course, it was a prayer for me. 35 years ago, I prayed to get out of St. Louis and come to California. Now, if those of your audience that believes in prayer, I got a phone call to go on a cruise line. The cruise line took me out on the Caribbean, introduced me to a lot of popular people like Whitney Houston and David Hasselhoff came on the ship I was on playing music. I'm cruising the world, and then they flew me. The cruise line, Norwegian Cruise Line, flew me to California, bro. Once I got off the plane, I smelled that air, that ocean air. I said, "Ooh, this is the place I want to be." Man, they put me on the ship in California, and that was my road that got here. That's what got me here, and I got my own band. I brought my band from St. Louis. So once I cruised out of L.A., man, I say, this is it. Went up to Hollywood, hung out, and one thing just led to another. But I know that was an answered prayer. but it was by the way of the cruise line. So I didn't have to do it like a lot of musicians, get in a car and drive to California.
Yeah, well, that's kind of cool, huh? You kind of like got a free trip here.
Yeah, free trip.
Yeah, man, that's cool, man. And wow, and so how did you start meeting the musicians in LA? You know,
Check this out. I got one for you, bro. Went out painting the town at 1 month of being in LA, y'all. I went out to a jam session.
Okay.
People heard me play. Man, who are you, man? What? Man, this one guy got a number. Within 1 month, I had an agency heard about me through this guy named Leroy Ball. He told them this guy can play anything. This agency, Susan Dubois Agency.
Okay.
Called me, it's an entertainment agency. And she said, I heard that you pretty good, blah, blah, blah. You new in town. She said, well, get your calendar. She gave me 16 jobs over the phone. They are.
Wow, 16.
What that did was put me on the map to go play high-profile weddings, Beverly Hills, you name it, Santa Barbara. This lady sent me with a wedding band. We played all over California. And then I met some of the baddest musicians here. Me and, what's my buddy's name? Who sax player that played with Chick Corea. Oh, man, I can't think of my buddy's name right at the minute. But anyway, I met a lot of famous musicians just from playing with this agency.
Okay.
And next thing you know, I was getting other phone calls. People calling because they heard I was in town, you know. So St. Louis got a lot to do with that, JR. You know why?
Right.
My versatility.
Okay.
If you're versatile, you can go anywhere in the world and work. So I didn't come out to California as a jazz musician. I came out to California as a musician that plays any styles of music. So, JR, after 1 month, I was in the game. I was in the clique.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. See, that right there, people have to pay attention to diversity. Diversity will get you indoors where if you're just locked in one genre or one, which nothing's wrong with that. Nothing, but diversity tends to open up doors.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, that's a great thing. So blues, you definitely
come
like.
out of St. Louis. Yeah, St. Louis,
home of the blues, you know,
and jazz.
And jazz, you know.
And then the R&B thing is there too. So
okay. St. Louis is not really getting the proper recognition like places like Detroit and New York and stuff. You know, everybody knows. Even in down south, like in Georgia and Dallas, you get but St. Louis, you don't really hear it doesn't get that same appeal, or just being recognized as a lot of great musicians come out of St. Louis. Ike Turner come out of St. Louis as well.
Ike Turner, Grant Green, taught George Benson. Hello.
Yes, and this is what I'm saying. A lot of people, it's almost like St. Louis is the barbecue place. So
you're making me hungry.
Yeah, so people know about that. I had somebody on last week. No, I had James Gatson on, and I think he was talking about St. Louis or someone. I just know recently someone was speaking about the barbecue in St. Louis. How they curate and smoke the meat. Yeah, but they don't really talk about the powerful people that come out of St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? So
Scott Joplin,
yeah. See, people, it's educational. So we're gonna be talking to a lot of great people out of St. Louis just because of that. You know what I'm saying? And let me ask you this: so you came here, you met a lot of people. When did you? through this agency. And what was your first tour, and how did that happen out of LA?
Let me see. Well, I just from playing with different musicians, I love to be a team player. So a lot of people appreciated my cohesiveness with musicians. I try to support the band, and I sing, I background other vocalists. So I had became a household name in LA, and next thing you know, Lou Rawls walked up on stage. I was taking a blues solo. Lou, I was in a mall playing with a band, and man, Lou snuck up on stage and started singing the blues because I'm from St. Louis. He recognized the feel of the music.
Okay.
Chicago, St. Louis, Detroit, everybody got this feel, right?
Right.
So Lou heard this stuff in a mall. And man walked up on stage, and I had my back turned because I was soloing. When I looked up, Lou Rawls was on stage. But anyway,
wow. Man, you got, you have like some really interesting, juicy jewels and stories to tell, and I really like that. And we're gonna keep this going. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to a break, my brother, and I'm gonna be right back with you. Okay? Yeah.
You got it.
All right, my man. Love drops.
Listen live on Apple Music. Tune in and My Tuner Radio app now.
Hey, what's up? Yo, it's the Kid 50 Cent.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
What's up, y'all? This is J. Cole. The hottest radio station worldwide. 3 Takeover Vegas Radio.
All about Love Land and all of its many charms, but I know I'll never get to Love Land unless I'm wrapped up in your arms. Got to take me with you, please take me with you. How I love to walk down that golden street, hand in hand with you where all the lovers meet. Oh, I'd love to go to Love Land with you, pretty baby, 'cause my love is true. I swear I do. I have heard all about Love Land and all of its youthful heart, where loneliness just can't enter, and happiness is the answer. Got to take me with you, baby. Got to take me with you. Oh yeah. How I'd love to walk down that golden street, hand in hand with you where all the lovers meet. How I'd love to go to Love Land with you. Yeah. Oh, I'd like to walk with you down that golden street, hand in hand with you where all the lovers meet. Oh, I'd love to go to Love Land with you. I do, swear I do. My love is true. Take me with you, baby. Yeah. Take me with you, baby. Yeah. Got to take me by the hand. Tell me, baby, I'm your lover, man. Together we will go where we'll stop. Everybody will know. Got to take me with you. Got to take me with you.
The #1 internet radio station.
It's like multiple choice. I'm infatuated with your voice. You're on my mind all the time. I co-sign Christian Dior. Make you feel like a winner. Take you to dinner, order for you. Red wine and some combo. I'm feeling the rhythm, I open the door. Chapter 1, the test has just begun. You treat me like I got the answers. If I question you, we about to be done. You plus me, minus the stress. Can't forget the bag. We win in the game and I'm seeing you brag. Loving to see you laugh. I crash into you, I need instruction. Can you rework me better than you did when both of our feet was touching? I can't call it, I just tell it how I see it. You a dime, crushed velvet and diamonds. None of that cheap $6 knockoff. Now she bad, bad. She the best I ever had, bad. A Gucci and Birkin bag. Aiming to get the right formula, yeah. She agrees, she teaching class. I just wanna pass a grade, babe. Myself, so I hop in the ride. Take a few seconds to look at her vibe. She got a body to help you survive. This side of this world is right by my side. Zane for back in love. Run from Phoenix horns. We gon' put it down, miss. You gon' get this quiet storm. I be on some quiz at the end of the chapter, straight A. Catch me on next Friday like Mike Epps, I make your day. You be bustin' on me all the time, cause you my AK. Your body is amazing, it's making me wanna vacate. Blue water, white sand, I'm leaning like a bike stand. You like Michael Jackson, I'm the glove on his right hand. Fly like a kite can. I just wanna wipe you and I don't need a bystander. I got stamina, I take vitamins. Just invite me in and let me give you lessons. I'm uptight, I can do it right. I ain't gon' block your blessing. Autopilot, we gon' take a flight. Don't worry about where we headed. Lips sweet like a Hershey kiss. I got your body melting. You my pop quiz. Slow it down, speed it up. Earl spins, beat it up. The world spinning, I keep it up. Don't leave me in limbo, I need your touch. I swallow my pride if we can just spend some time, I readjust. Michael Rumley Davis coming to blow that horny, heating it up. Earth winning 5 bad, Kurt Franklin choir bad. Take you to meet my mama bad. Helicopter on helipad. Eyes like Station Dad, I be drowning in them. You a dime, you stay on my mind. You clowning in them denim. You my pop quiz.
Hi, this is J.R. Perry of Love Drop. Tune in every first Monday at 4 p.m. on 22.3 TakeOverVegasRadio.com. I'll see you there.
Hey, what's up, yo? It's the Kid 50 Cent.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
What's up, y'all? This is J. Cole. The hottest radio station worldwide.
So hot.
22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio.
It's alright already. It's alright already now. Don't be discouraged. Give a new way. Free your mind. Relax your heart. And know this is a different day. It's alright already now. Even if they say you can't live out what you can see, and you believe there's a
to it. It's alright, alright, walk through it. Already talk to it. Walk through it. Alright, already talk to it. You know you gotta walk through it. It's alright, talk to it. It's alright already. It's alright already, talk to it. 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 It's alright
Yeah, brother, we back. We was spinning some joints, but look here, bro. I'm loving what you were talking about, and we're gonna pick that back up. On the St. Louis vibe, of course. You still with me?
And you mentioned the first tour in L.A. I didn't get to finish.
Yes, yes. So how did that come about anyway?
Well, just from playing around town and being a team player, your name get around, for being a supportive player. And I took a young Armenian musician. He sounds just like Chick Corea.
Okay.
I took him under my wing, and I groomed him to play other styles. And his uncle was a famous piano player in Armenia. So he introduced his uncle to me. Next thing you know, his uncle asked me would I come over there and do a concert in Armenia. I said, yeah. So we worked it out, and that was one of my first big ones, to go over there and play in front of, 100,000 people. And they really welcomed me, and I had to show homage to the Creator. Me going on the other side of the world, I had to stop in Moscow to change planes. And at that time, America was at odds with Putin.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, I said, I could get stuck over here.
Right,
if America make one wrong move, I won't be able to get back home.
Yeah, that's
so anyway, I stopped. After I got to Armenia, 23 hours in the air, man. I said, ooh, this is a little bit much for me. But anyway, the first thing I asked them to do is take me to a church so I could give thanks.
That's right.
They took me to a 2,000-year-old church.
Wow.
2,000-year-old. I said, man, I walked in there and the spirit was beautiful. And I just gave homage to my, for my gift. That's what got me over. In the Bible, scripture says, your gift will make room. So I went and I prayed at this church. I took pictures. Then I told them, take me to a grade school. I went to a grade school, brother, and played for those people. And they were so humbled that I would think about playing, like, for the kids. Mm-hmm. I was just there to do a jazz concert.
Right.
And fortunately for me, I was part of their revolution. They had the streets blocked off with protesters. They wanted to get rid of a corrupt president. Mm-hmm. And I was there, and I was high-fiving people in the streets. I had to walk to my concert place, man.
Wow.
JR. You can't drive because all the people was in the street.
Okay, it was jam-packed. I got you.
Yeah,
okay.
I walked.
That's
and
right.
High-fiving people, and they noticed, I'm stood out being, African-American over there. Right. So anyway, man, within about 3 days of me being in Armenia, the president resigned. A big party broke out in the streets.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, it was so beautiful. So I'm connected with the Armenian family here in L.A. And when I tell them I was older and I I was part of the revolution.
That's right. You was there when it all went down, huh?
8 years ago.
Matter of fact, you had to walk to your gig because of it. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man, that's dedication, brother, and playing for the children, man. I like that charitable side of you too, bro. That's tight.
You got to give back, and all you do, you got to give back to the youngsters to give them hope.
Mm-hmm. Now, let me ask you another question. What do you know? Because you've been doing this thing look like a good 5 decades. What do you think about today's music and today's entertainment business? And just keep it 100. What's your perspective?
Come on, man. Why would you put me on the spot?
I have to. It's just.
I don't want my young people to be
no, it has nothing to do with that. It has a lot to do because we were all young. So young didn't start with them. Everybody was young. Okay, I don't know why. Everyone was young. You know what I mean? And music do evolve. So. It's not putting their music down or putting it up. It's just asking your perspective of what you think of this modern day music.
Okay. I'm so glad you and I came up in the era we did. Put it like that.
What do you mean, you and I? I'm not your age. I'm young, dude. What are you talking about?
Oh, God, you trying to call me old.
The hell?
Coming up in the 70s, the music was about love, and it was about organic music. Today, everything has went computerized.
Right.
So, that's the difference, right? There's no way computerized music today can compare to the real organic music that we grew up listening to in the 70s and 80s. And the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s.
Well, you said that, and I hear, but back that up. What do you mean by that? Because we don't want to say better. We want to say
exactly organic.
And I like what you said. You said organic. So what makes that era that we're speaking of in the past more organic to you?
Because we sang live on the concerts, and guess what? Today, you can't go to a live concert. You know why? It's all computerized. You feel the music. Today, you can't feel the music like you used to. It's something generic about it.
Yeah. I mean, you said everything that I say. I guess we're in alliance with the fact that it is sterile, generic.
Yes, it is.
You can't feel the heartbeat of it, and they took the musicianship out, and they're sort of like karaokeing their records.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? And
I could give you an example. I did a gig, solo guitar, and a DJ came behind me and played on my break. Would you believe the party say, man, send the DJ home. Daryl is doing all of the songs we grew up listening to after I played a set of live music.
Wow,
so
man.
They felt the difference. They felt it's a spiritual thing.
Well, music is. I mean, it's
exactly.
It touches, the vibes, the chakras. It's a communicator to the mind, body, and soul, if you will. And so, basically, what do you think about the rap music?
Well, unfortunately, our young men lost their way when they rapped about killing each other and selling dope and calling the women certain names. So if it was clean rap with a groove, I think it would be just as effective. But unfortunately, since they're rapping about killing each other,
yeah, that's a little harsh. You know what I'm saying? And the original rap wasn't like that. It was more fun. It was upbeat. It was dance. It kind of came out of disco. Funk music, you know what I mean? So, to protect, the integrity of rap, that's where it really started, but it morphed into what you're talking about, you know what I'm saying? And I think that was done by design because the rappers, I got to give them a lot of credit because the fact is they don't sing, but they can keep your attention with words, so I call them some of them are real poets. Some of them are just, they're taking up airtime. You know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying your music. It's almost like, I'm going to have to get you back on my show. But, let's talk about this before we end. How can people get in touch with you? How can they even purchase your music if they choose to?
Okay. I haven't got it, a distributor on it yet.
Okay.
But, right now, I'm just selling them out of my car.
Okay, you old school in it. That's what's up, though. But you have a website where people can get in touch with you. Yeah.
My buddy that built my website is calling me right now. Can I click him in?
Yeah.
Hold on. He built my website for me. He's a young guitarist. Hold on.
All right.
Hey, how's it going?
On the air, Gus. Say hello to brother J.R. Perry.
Hey, what's happening?
Gus.
What's up, Gus? How you doing, man? You live here on J.R. Perry's Love Drops. He said that you were the designer of his website. So give that information because we're in 205 countries and somebody out there is interested in this brother. So give him the intel.
Yeah, it's DarylDarden.com.
Okay. Yeah, well, I want everybody to go up to DarylDarden.com, support this brother, and let's see if we can get him back on. We got some great songs that we did play, and he's got a whole lot more. He's going to be bringing it to commerce soon. In the meanwhile, he's selling it out his trunk. So y'all get near his trunk so y'all can buy one of his products. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I met Gus on a movie set here in Los Angeles, but Gus lives in Seattle.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, man, it's good to, have somebody like that to help you with that technology, because I know you old folks don't even know how to type. No computers and stuff.
That's true. And so, like I said earlier, I give back. I believe in giving back.
Yeah.
Gus did a show with me once. I invited Gus to do a solo song with me on one of my shows in Seattle.
That's super, man. I'm loving it. I love the energy. Thanks, Gus, for tightening him up on that internet stuff. You know what I'm saying? And before we go, man, what you want to say to my listening audience, Mr. Daryl Darden, guitarist, vocalist, brother? What do you want to tell them?
Thank you all for supporting live music. My brother, J.R. Perry, and he's doing a great job to spread the love with all the musicians, and thank you for interviewing James Gatson and all of my musician friends in Los Angeles, all over the world, man.
Yes, brother.
Keep up the word, and I appreciate it if everybody supports your show.
Yes, thank you, brother. I appreciate that, and I'll be getting you back on. So in the meanwhile, man, you keep it funky and you keep it jazzy and keep that blues on deck, baby. And
they say you can't lose with the blues.
You can't lose with the blues, man. So we're gonna keep it on fire. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to my show, and I'll be back next Monday doing what you know. And thanks a lot, Daryl, and we'll be getting back with you. So I want to say to everybody, peace and love. One time.
Thank you. You arrived just in time to J.R. Perry's Love Drops on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. We have fabulous guests, exciting shows, and mind-blowing interviews. So keep it locked and enjoy your spot here on the Love Drops at 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. We'll see you there.